Scientists have discovered what curly hair is for. Why do we have curly hair? Let's learn about it. Compared to other primates, humans may be the most peculiar looking. We are the only species generally devoid of hair, yet for some reason, we have a lot of hair sprouting from random points on our body, like the top of our heads. Scientists still don't fully understand why this is the case, but new evidence supports the theory that our hairy scalps evolved to help us stay cool. The research findings may seem like an obvious benefit, but science needs concrete evidence. Researchers fitted various wigs onto an inanimate mannequin in a climate-controlled room and found that it absorbed as much heat as when it was bald. The researchers tested many different wig types, including straight, loose curly, and tight curly hair, on the mannequin. As a result of the experiment, all the wigs performed similarly under the warm lights, but very curly hair was the best at keeping the mannequin away from the sun radiation above. This shows that any barrier on top of the head reduces heat gain from the sun and therefore reduces the need for sweating. The results have been publicly shared on the preprint server bioRxiv, but have not yet undergone peer review. The findings confirm the theory that scalp hair evolved in response to human beings' upright posture and increasing brain size. Researchers suggest that the emergence of scalp hair may have struck a balance between maximizing heat loss across the body's large surface area and minimizing heat gain from the small surface area of the scalp directly over the brain. Very curly hair may provide an additional reduction in heat flow beyond the capacity of straight hair. Very curly hair is a feature not seen in any other wild mammal. It is clear that something in the human experience led to the evolution of hair to cover the scalp in this way. Scientists have long assumed that scalp hair, especially curly hair, evolved as a thermoregulatory response. However, experiments in 1988 found that bald men sweated 2 to 3 times more than men with hair. Initially, this was used to argue that bald heads were better at keeping the head cool. However, a 2010 study found that bald heads simply absorbed more heat and produced more sweat in return. Current experiments allowed us to discover how scalp hair affects not only a body's sweating response, but also a person's overall thermal load. Researchers write, "Our findings confirm that hair acts as a barrier to reduce heat loss from the scalp to the surroundings, regardless of its texture." However, curly hair does not stay straight, which allows the scalp to breathe better while still protecting it from the sun. As the curliness of a wig increases, researchers found that less evaporative cooling was necessary to dissipate heat from the scalp, resulting in water and energy savings. Researchers say that human trials should be conducted to see how scalp hair evolved to function in a more natural setting. Nonetheless, in a hypothetical sense, the findings of the current study support the idea that human hair, especially in hot and arid regions where drinking water is scarce, evolved to adapt to a two-legged lifestyle. In this environment, experts believe that curly hair may have given our ancestors the ability to engage in physically taxing activities for longer periods without needing to drink fresh water. Perhaps in a place with the high humidity, having curly hair is not that uncomfortable. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to help me give you general knowledge.